Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Welcome to English grade 8. Students, today we are going to talk about a student's learning outcome of writing. It means that we are dealing with the competency of writing, and let's read and understand the learning outcome today and see what we are going to do. The learning outcome says write informative or explanatory text to examine a topic and convey ideas, concepts, and information through selecting relevant content. Now, we are going to see that how we can create and write informative text that gives information or explanation of something, some topic, or any kind of concept. Now, let's talk about first, before moving on into the main lesson, you can see this vertical linkage. And for the brainstorming session today, students, since we are talking about writing, so you better take out your notebooks or pen or pencils. And now you want to become a good writer by writing texts that are giving a lot of information. This is what we call informative text. So think of a topic that you're interested in. I hope that you have thought it. Now, what information would you need to include in an informative or explanatory text? Maybe it is explaining a gadget, a technology. Maybe this is about the education system or any kind of topic that you have thought. How would you organize this information to make it clear and easy to understand? Obviously, we are writing for some readers. So we need to convey the information in such a manner that it is easy to understand. Maybe we are talking about any idea, any innovation, we are talking about technology, education, classroom, whatever we are talking about. We need to convey it in a very good way so that this can be an informative text that we are creating and also an explanatory text as well, because we are explaining maybe a concept or idea to the public, to the readers. Now, in the word informative text, we have the main word inform. What do we mean by inform? We write these texts to give information. So inform over here is our verb. It means to officially tell someone about something or give them information. To inform is to give information. And information can be about anything, and it requires your research, facts, and evidences, and also your references, so that the information you provide in the text, in your writing, is correct and free of any kind of ambiguities and flaws. Students, let's talk about what are these informative and explanatory texts. These are non-fiction writing. It means that we are not including fictional imaginary writing. We are talking about non-fiction, and this is written with the intention of informing the reader about a specific topic. That could be any subject, any idea. So we give information. And where can you find informative texts? Let's see where you can find them. You can find them in newspapers, in news articles, opinions, and also different columns, etc. So all these different parts of a newspaper give you information. You can find them in encyclopedias, brochures, biographies, textbooks, and how-to books. Books that tells you that how to do something, how to operate a machine, maybe how to install something, the installation menus, the manuscripts, all of these different kinds of texts that you can find in different resources, different papers, you can call them informative texts. Now, here you can see before you the title, The Wonders of the Deep Sea. This is a very good example of informative text, because this is going to explain to you about deep sea. So the topic is about deep sea. This is according to the marine life, the sea, the ocean. So all these things will be included. So we are talking about deep sea. Now you can see that this whole text is covered into different paragraphs, and this gives you information. The ocean, covering over 70% of the Earth's surface, is a vast and mysterious realm teeming with life. Beneath the wave lies a world of incredible diversity and beauty, from the sunlit coral reefs to the pitch black depths of the abyss. One of the most fascinating aspects of the deep sea is its unique ecosystems. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are home to a staggering variety of marine life, including fish, uh, invertebrates, and sea turtles. These vibrant ecosystems provide food and shelter for countless species. So, till now, if you read these two paragraphs, you can find so many facts, like the ocean covers 70% of the earth, and in that you can find incredible diversity and beauty. It means there are a lot of creatures. One of the most fascinating aspects is the ecosystem. Now we are going to see different terms: coral reefs, rainforests of the sea. They are in the seas. You can find them in the deep sea, and you can also find other creatures, including sea turtles. The deep sea also harbors creatures that are unlike anything found on land. Giant squid, anglerfish, and other bizarre looking creatures have adapted to the extreme conditions of the ocean's depths. Some of these creatures can survive in pitch black darkness, intense pressure, and freezing temperatures. Despite its vastness and beauty, the deep sea remains largely unexplored. Scientists are constantly making new discoveries about the creatures and ecosystems that inhabit this hidden world. As we continue to learn more about the ocean, we can better appreciate its importance and protect it for future generations. So students, if you read this short essay, you can see that the information about deep sea is given, facts, figures are mentioned over here, name of creatures. So there are a lot of information that you can absorb as a reader, and you can learn more and more. So this is the purpose of an informative text. Now you want to produce such text by writing, and you can use the ideals of such examples to create a very good and interesting and informative text that gives the reader information on different topics. For this case, you're going to do this activity in the class. You have to write an expository essay, which is essay containing explanation or information on the topic of safety on the road, giving way on the road. You have to use clear and concise language so the readers can understand it. Provide relevant statistics or examples to strengthen your points. Ensure a logical flow between paragraphs. Edit and revise your essay for clarity and coherence. And you have to consider incorporating personal anecdotes or real life stories to make the essay engaging and also interesting. Now, by understanding the topic, the learning outcome that we have today, now you have to create an informative and expository text which explains that why safety on the road, giving way on the road, why is it important, what it means, and how we can be safer on the road while we are driving. You can watch this simulation video to understand more about expository essays. And for the homework, you have these two titles, these two prompts for your explanatory or informative text. Write about a significant historical event. And number two is to describe the importance of mental health. We have physical health, which talks about body. Then we have mental health. So what do you think about it? Search on it and then give valuable, good information to create this wonderful, informative text. You can get this worksheet which talks about the structure of a general expository text with an example that how you can structure the expository essay. Obviously, you know that an essay contains introduction, body, and conclusion. And the body is having different paragraphs. So you will follow this general kind of structure, but you can learn more about it using the worksheet. These are the resources. You can access them from the description of the video. Thank you, students. I hope that now you have a very good idea about what is an informative text or explanatory text, where you can find them, why do we read and write them, and how we can write a very good informative text. First, you need to select your topic, work on it for some time, and then make it happen and write it, and then submit it to your instructor or your teacher. So this is your task and your homework. You can follow the worksheet as well. I hope that we will clearly cover this learning outcome. And thank you so much, students. And I would like to close it with a message that if you want to become a good writer, you have to be a good reader first. So you would want to read a lot of different informative texts or explanatory texts in order to create one. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.